Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Khabib Nurmagomedov says he can still compete with elite young guys in his gym because he never took any significant damage during his UFC career. In my career, I never got damaged in fights. I was always good. My face was good. I was happy. I'm not going to say I'm 100% fit, but if we compare to other fighters when they finish, how they have brain damage,
I have couple surgeries in my body, but like knee, my back, but I'm fully good. I finished my career. I still compete in gym with high level because I have some of the best students in the world. You know, they fighters, they on top, and I compete with them. You know, because in my career I never get damaged in fight. I was always good, my face was good, I was happy, win, and body, I'm not gonna say 100% I'm fit, but if we compare to other fighters when they finish, the way how they have brain damage, body damage, everything, alhamdulillah, I'm very good.
Do you worry about getting older?
Getting older?
Yeah.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes.
Tell me why.
Yeah, every day you become older and older. Every year you become. I'm never gonna be 36. I'm 37. Next year I'm gonna be 38. And I think everybody worry about this, you know. And you never know when it's gonna be end. Like for example, my father, he was living only 56, and his grandfather was only 53. But my grandfather, like my father, he was 84. You never know. I'm 37. Maybe tomorrow is my last day. You never know. But to getting older, yes, like everybody else in the world, I don't like it, but this is what Allah give us. We have to deal with this. We have to understand, and this is very good remind to be just regular human, to come down to the earth.
Bryce Mitchell, known as Thug Nasty, gave a scathing critique of a UFC White House event during UFC Vegas 118 Media Day, calling it desecration of government's role. However, he also said he wants to fight on the card if needed. Mitchell stated, "Freedom of speech is what really makes this country great. And when you can't criticize a foreign nation, something's going to change because evil empires don't last forever." He added, "I do want to be on the card. I'm so happy for those fighters. If they need me to fill in, if I'm healthy, hey, I'll do it." The UFC should never host events at the government level, according to Mitchell, as it creates more room for corruption.
Did you see that Sean Strickland got banned from the White House for talking about Israel?
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, freedom of speech is what really makes this country great. And when you can't criticize a foreign nation, come on, man. We ought to be able to criticize our own nation, let alone a foreign nation. In fact, that's the only nation you're not allowed to criticize. Something's going to change because evil empires don't last forever. There's always a rebellion. You ever seen Star Wars? That's what's going to happen, bro. Darth Vader's going to get took down.
What are your thoughts on the UFC White House just in general? Like, obviously you said that you didn't really want to be on the card anymore, but it's such a spectacle, right?
I don't remember ever saying that.
Okay.
I do want to be on the card.
You do want to be on the card.
I do. And this is what I got to say. First off, I ain't jealous of any of those fighters. I'm so happy for those fighters. I don't think you could have got a better main event. I'm happy for every single last fighter on that card. If they need me to fill in, if I'm healthy, hey, I'll do it. For the UFC, I think it's great. It's beyond great. It's literally the perfect scenario. But as far as I'm an economics major. I love studying politics on the political side of things, not the UFC's business. That is, of course, they're going to say yes to it. But what I think personally is that our government is desecrating its role in society by entertaining sports. Our government is to protect and serve the people, and really should be as minimal as possible. And when you're doing all of this stuff, hosting sporting events, it's really outside of what the goal of the government was intended to be, because our tax dollars and resources are funding this operation. And like I said, I'm not criticizing the UFC. I love Dana, I love Hunter, I love Sean, Mick, I love all of them, and it's an amazing thing. It's a once in a lifetime thing. but the government should never be hosting sporting events because there's more room for corruption, and we already have a corrupted government. And so that's my thoughts on it, is that the government is supposed to protect us, not entertain us.
French heavyweight Ciryl Gane spoke to AFP about shutting out the political controversy surrounding his June 14th bout against Alex Pereira at the White House. Gane stated, "I have no other choice than to ignore it. I'm not someone who takes a political position. With everything related to politics, I think there is always exploitation." Gane described his recent White House visit as a strange feeling, but acknowledged it was an incredible opportunity. He also revealed plans to train outdoors in Washington, D.C. to prepare for potential hot and humid conditions during the outdoor event. Gane said the fight feels like an undisputed bout despite being for the interim title. Veteran heavyweight Alistair Overeem is contemplating a comeback after retiring in 2023. The former Strikeforce heavyweight champion and UFC title challenger revealed he spent the last 3 years recovering from injuries that forced his retirement. "Injuries took me out of the sport. Took me out. I couldn't train. I was actually in pain. I dove into longevity. A lot of ice baths, a lot of dry needling, and actually healed my body," Overeem stated. He added, "There is motivation. We're just looking at options." The 36-year-old said he feels better now than when he was fighting and hasn't ruled out MMA, kickboxing, or boxing returns. UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall has revealed he has not been invited to the historic UFC White House event, despite his direct connection to the co-main event between Alex Pereira and Ciryl Gane. Aspinall told Fight Your Corner, "No, they've not asked me to come. No one's asked me yet. I feel they should come to me. I'd be there." The British champion also gave his prediction on the fight, saying he believes Gane will beat Pereira by points because he's just going to move too much for him. Aspinall remains focused on his rematch with Gane and potentially a fight with the winner of Pereira versus Gane.
Have you got any plans, Tom, to be there?
No, they've not asked me. No one's asked me yet. So
how insane is that? I mean, imagine someone fighting with the heavyweight championship of the world and Usyk not being around to talk about it and commentate on it, especially if he's not actually in camp. I get it. When big fights happen, the champ is usually there. When you're fighting to face the champ, he's there on site. To not have Tom there on that night will be a crime.
But do you feel disrespected? To be honest, I've never really thought about it until you asked me. No, I don't feel disrespected.
Why though? Because you're the champ, Tom.
They should come to me.
I agree, but if they call you and say, "Tom, we want you,"
yeah, I'd be there.
Exactly.
If they ask me, I'd be there.
But it shouldn't be. He has to be there because these two are fighting to face him. He's the champ.
Yeah, if they ask me, I would definitely go.
It's quite simple. He's got to be there. I don't understand how he can't be. There's two fellas fighting for the interim title. The interim title leads to the heavyweight title. He's the heavyweight champion. You've got to be there. Call me whatever you want, but I'm just saying it as you see it.
Islam Makhachev has revealed that his mom has been talking about retirement for years, but now there's a new twist. She recently told Islam that she wants to meet Khabib Nurmagomedov and have a serious conversation. When Islam asked why, she simply replied, "We just need to talk." The UFC champion admitted that if his mother ever truly insists on retirement, he would listen. So the big question is, if Islam's mom asks him to walk away from the sport, should he retire, or does he still have more history to make inside the octagon? Let me know in the comments.
Больная тема дома. Мама еще сколько лет. Помню, когда я выиграл по боевой самбо. Я тогда еще профессионально боями не занимался. Выиграл чемпионат мира. Мама мне говорит: "Ислам, всю жизнь, говорит, у вас олимпиады нету. Говорит, чемпионат мира выиграл, хватит. Это уже сколько лет прошло." Вот с тех пор я как-то с мамой постоянно на эту тему общаюсь. И она мне сейчас в последнее время что-то говорит. А она мне уже говорила, вот Хабиб послушал маму, говорит: "А ты не хочешь слушать?" Я ей объясняю, она так мне не поставила вопрос, или там выбирай, да. Как-то общаюсь. И она мне сейчас говорит в последнее время: "Я хочу с Хабибом увидеться", говорит, "нам надо поговорить". Я говорю: "О чем тебе надо с ним?" "Нет, мне надо поговорить", говорит. Сейчас пока я не организовал эту встречу, но я понял тему разговора.
Но если мама скажет, ты оставишь?
Но если, конечно, будет мама настаивать прямо вот ребром, то и...
Former two-division champion Alex Pereira has revealed that fighting at the White House was not the original plan for his heavyweight debut. Pereira, who is set to face Ciryl Gane for the interim heavyweight title at UFC Freedom 250, said he had been planning to move up to heavyweight earlier, but it would have felt a bit forced. He explained, the fight was supposed to happen earlier at the first event of the year, but for a few reasons it didn't happen, and now this has become a big moment. Pereira also announced he wants to face Jon Jones after his White House bout. He continues his quest to become the first three-weight UFC champion. UFC revealed the complete fight week schedule for UFC Freedom 250 on June 14th. The schedule includes a pre-fight press conference at the Lincoln Memorial on Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a fan fest at the Ellipse on Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, featuring the Zac Brown Band concert after ceremonial weigh-ins, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Fight night begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, with 7 fights, including the main event of Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje and co-main event of Alex Pereira versus Ciryl Gane. No tickets are being sold for the actual event, with approximately 4,000 to 5,000 attendees expected and about 80,000 fans watching from the Ellipse.